for us. It's the connection. So some of us recognize that we are creative, and that's why we live, period. Sometimes we spend days and days in order to make moments of being creative. Sometimes we spend a lifetime for a moment of being creative. So this is what we're all about, to create. But what stops us? The moment you have attachment to what you have created, you're stuck. The moment the flow of the water in the river gets to the edge, it freezes. As it's flowing in the middle, it goes faster and faster. Never freezes in the middle of the river, because it doesn't get stuck to any attachment around it. So we get stuck to these attachments and we stop. So what happened? Hey, I was Adam, I was created to be the best of all the possibilities, but I got caught in that apple. So this is what our life becomes. We become consumers, because now I got to go after the apple, and I got to work so hard in order to be able to afford to buy the apple. We forget the whole thing. The whole purpose is gone. We're not creating anymore. And time goes and we move on to the next dimension. So we either are creative or consumers. The greater of a consumer, the less of creativity. Oh, I want to perfect something. That means I have no capability to create. So I go after making the money to do that. So if you're creative, then you see flaws in things. You see problems in things, because problems to a creative mind are not problems, they're potential. Every mistake that we see with our rational mind to a creative mind is a potential. So when you create, don't think that you're going to create on canvas, on paper, on instrument, on a dance floor. No, we constantly create, constantly create. But sometimes, as we go through these preparation for giving birth to our creation, we take it in, as you're doing right now. You're just taking in, you're getting pregnant with the flow that is the essence of your creativity. So as we spend our life, as we go through days of hardship, good things, whatever, we see nothing but potential for creation. What do we want to create? What our heart wants to create. The heart never makes mistake. Always knows what we need, because that's the part of the machine, that's the battery that was put in there in order to operate it. And then it's going to go into its own sort of recharging 8 hours in order to get ready for the next thing. And if it's not charged after 2 nights, crickets are in the wall, and then what happens? You fall into pieces. So we want to create, but we don't know what is that we want to create. If we know what is that we want to create, we are not creating. Because if you know something, that means it's already created, whether it's manifested or not, but it's created out there somewhere. So I don't know what is that I want to create. I just feel like I got to create. I was a kid, and there was this pile of snow,